This is Tom, November Sierra 6 Tango, and in this video I'm going to present how to make a Cabrillo log file for the California QSO party using the N1MM Logger Plus logger. I am a member of the Northern California Contest Club, the lead for CQP scoring, and a long-time user of the N1MM logger. Here I am assuming it's after the contest and you have already entered all your QSOs in N1MM. Here I'm showing my log for the CQP 2023. I'm going to run through this process for generating your Cabrillo log file twice. The first time through, I've intentionally made some common mistakes in my N1MM Logger Plus configuration, and I'm going to show you how to fix them. And the second time through, I'll show you the process when everything is configured correctly. Lastly, I'm going to show you two ways to upload your Cabrillo file to the CQP website. All right, so here I'm showing the N1MM logger after the contest. So I'm going to go to the File menu, click it, and then go down here to Generate Cabrillo File. Okay, so the first thing is it says invalid Cabrillo exchange validation, invalid send exchange value Tula, T-U-L-A, which is the county I was in, Tulare. And it's asking me to open log and database to correct. So that's something I've got to fix. So let's see, here I go, open log and database. And I want, this is the California QSO party selected right here. So then, all right, what I have to do here is I have to put in the number sign, which is like shift 3. And that gets replaced by the serial number when it generates the Cabrillo log file. And then I put my county, T-U-L-A. Or, you know, in your case, you'd put whatever abbreviation for the county or state that you're in. And so then, okay, I hit OK. All right, so let's try again. All right, generate Cabrillo file. All right, your exchange will be generated using the following sent exchange, and it shows the number sign and my county abbreviation, so that looks good. All right, now check my category. Your category is single op assisted 1 transmitter. Wait a minute, this is incorrect. I was a multi-multi, so all right, I got to fix this. I'll say no here. And again, it's saying I need to do the open log and database. So I go down here to open log and database. It's just, all right. Oh, okay. Operator. I'm actually a multi-op, and number of transmitters unlimited. Okay. It also look here. I've got the operators correct. So okay, I hit OK. So now I've corrected two things. I corrected the sent exchange, and I corrected my mode. So again, going down to Cabrillo, generate Cabrillo file. Again, it's saying my exchange is number sign Tula, which is correct. And my category is multi-op, assisted, unlimited, transmitter all bands, mixed mode, high power, fixed station. Yes, that's correct. All right, so here it's asking me to give a file name. And it's important to note where you're storing this. It's in the user's documents directory, N1MM Logger Plus, and then export files. And I want to choose a descriptive name, and I'm actually going to say CQP October 2023. It turns out CQPs only run once a year, but some contests have multiple runnings, and so putting the month in makes sure I get the right one later when I do my upload. So then I'm going to hit save. And actually, this last time through, that was with everything configured correctly. All right, so now export is complete. Please hit this edit button on the left-hand side, and it's going to bring up my log using the Notepad program, which is just a simple plain text editor. And it's important to check some things here. First of all, what's the call sign? A lot of people operate under different call signs than they're used to. Some people get 1x1s, or maybe you're operating under somebody else's sign. Double check that the call sign's correct. Look at all these category fields and check those out. Make sure they represent operators. Who was part of your operating team? Make sure they're all listed. And also go down here to the QSO lines. Again, make sure your call sign is here. Make sure you get serial numbers and your county abbreviation or state abbreviation. So this first QSO, I believe, was from actually the Friday night beforehand when we have like a practice running. So again, that'll all be taken care of by the log checkers. All right, so this looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up my web browser, and here I've just gone to cqp.org, the main website for the California QSO party, and I'm going to go down here to After CQP. Start here. CQP log and submission instructions. I'm just going to skip down here to the preferred method and click on this Go button. All right, so this is the upload site, and I'm going to do what I call the traditional cut and paste log. So I'm going to go back to this notepad, and I'm going to use Control A to select the whole file. And then I'm going to hit Control C, or you can also just right click and select copy. All right, so then I'm going to send this window away. I'm going to go back to the web browser here, and I'm going to go into this submit log text box and hit paste. And you can see that it's inserted my log, and I can scan all the way back up to the beginning. It's got the whole log, and so I hit submit log. All right, it takes a little while. Step 2, this is going to show you if there are any issues with the log. And here it also shows you like how many QSO lines it found, how many were readable, the number of errors, and there were 11 or warnings. There are a number of QSOs that are outside the contest period. And again, that'll get handled by the log scoring. It's okay to have things, but if let's say all of your QSOs are outside the time, you may have set your clock wrong. And it's also complaining about I think the club line doesn't have a club name. Again, you don't necessarily have to deal with these errors, but you should just be aware of them. All right, it's also now in step 3, it's asking me to confirm some of the important information from my log. For example, my email address, so I just re-enter it. You can enter your phone number. This is again should be the county or state you were operating in. Your entry class, I'm a multi high power. You can enter the club you were working for. If you have multiple operators who are working for multiple clubs, you would select this checkbox here. And then also any special categories you apply for, the county expedition, one-day expedition, mobile operation, new contester, all of these. And you can also put in some comments like, thanks for the contest. It was terrific. Happy to upload my log. And then you can hit submit details. And voila, upload completed. Now your log is set. You should get an email telling you that the log has been received. If you don't, you might want to try uploading again. All right, so that's the traditional cut and paste approach. I'm also going to use the kind of upload the file approach. So I clicked my browser, I clicked that big green button, and it brought up this file selector, and the N1MM that I have puts things in my documents folder inside a directory called N1MM Logger Plus. And then inside there's export files. All right, so now I need to find the file that I saved, and here it is, the NS60 CQP October 2023. And again, you can see I've got a bunch of other contests here, so it's important to be kind of explicit. So if I click that button, hit open, it shows that it's being uploaded. And again, I get some of the same warnings and error messages. If something was really seriously wrong, I could clear this. I'll go ahead and do this. I'll clear, and I can do the whole process again. All right, so just to finish out, I put in my email address, entry class, high power, and again, we were actually a county expedition. So submit details, and then the upload is complete. One more thing I'd like to cover is what it looks like when you upload a Cabrillo file that's completely wrong. Again, this happens more than you might expect. So here I'm going to accidentally upload my 10-meter contest log, and again, it's named in such a way that it's not likely, but if you just called it ns6t.log, who knows, it would be easy to pick it. So, all right, so um, first of all, this little sign over here on the left, this color being yellow, or being kind of orange, indicates that it's almost red. Um, and you'll notice that it was able to, there were 36 QSO lines and 32 of them were readable and 36 of them have errors. So that's essentially all of them have errors. And looking at it, if you scroll through the errors and warning windows, you can see that basically every single one of them is outside the contest time. And also the warning is incorrect contest line, expecting either California QSO Party, CQP, or NCCC. So again, also there are a bunch of unknown multipliers. So this is what it looks like when you've uploaded something that's completely the wrong log. And in a situation like this, where the number of errors is large compared to the number of QSO lines, you really want to look into this carefully and perhaps try regenerating your log and re-uploading. Thank you for taking the time to learn how to upload your Cabrillo log, and thank you for participating in the California QSO Party. Good luck.